Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another beer review and back in the house after being down the pub and having 7 beers. So that's my excuse right from up front. It is another one from the Belgium Beer 52 box, but as usual, there is absolutely nothing in that magazine about this particular beer. What there is, and I thought this was incredibly interesting because it is, excuse me while I kiss the stout. There's a nice bear on there with a, don't know if you can see that, it says Hedo. The brewery is called Hedonist. And apparently it is from Belgium. It even has a Belgium flag. Brouwerij Hedonis, 5.4%, which is cool, and it's imported by Beer 52. The fact that it's on the label is good. And it is, let's have a look, a dry stout with cinnamon and coconut in the beautiful region of the Flemish Ardennes. Our beer, brewed according to traditional methods with great passion. The name hedonist refers to hedonism. Of course it fucking does. The highest priority that you can have that you can experience in the taste of our delicious beers. And this epic, absolutely epic, the most traditional Belgium brewery opened in 2022. So they are really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I know absolutely nothing about this brewery. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. And this beer, at least it's over 5%, you know. There we go. Give it a pressure test and open the can. But yeah, there's so many traditional breweries in Belgium. And they have one that's been open under 2 years, maybe. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let me just have a quick look on the Beer 52 website. Yes, September 22. So literally just over 2 years. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, rant over. I've had a few beers, and if anyone's watching who was watching my tomfoolery in the pub, well, the Royston in Broadstairs, which is where I go. Wow, Jesus Christ, look at that head. A fistful of head. So over 3 fingers, not quite 4. Lovely aroma. Definitely get that coconut thing. Look at that, huge amount of bubbles. That head is probably not going to disappear anytime soon. The colour really, really black. The carbonation, I don't know if you can quite see, but it is still forming just there in the meeting of the liquid and the head. Let us do one of my legendary photos for the front of this beer. There we go. Ooh, bring it back a bit, back a bit more. And that'll be the thumbnail on this video. I met a nice guy actually called Drew. I'd kind of seen him before. He's something to do with music. He just released an EP today, literally today. And I said to him, "Oh, I'm going to do a video later on," and told him about YouTube and that kind of stuff. But by then, I think I've had 6 beers. And while I was talking to him, I had my 7th. Actually, I had 2 ciders. So it was 4 beers, 5 beers, 2 ciders. Jesus. And now this one. So if this all goes pear-shaped or Pete Tong, you know why. Wow. and it's got, let's have a look, flaked maize, barley, chocolate malt, caramel malt, golden promise, which is a good one, and oats, none of which seem very Belgium to me. Yeah, nothing in there says Belgium to me. Nice. Anyway, cheers and beers. Welcome to the weekend. 'Tis Friday, dear viewer. Hopefully you're enjoying some beers. I know some of you, I've already seen via the miracle of Untapped, have already checked in some beers. Oh, pardon me. If you want to link up with me, absolutely fine. Send me a message, Unclejona, on Untapped. I'm not hard to find. Chum on, chin chin. Let's drink some beer. Oh, oh, and you might have seen my unboxing video. I did that before I went out. Probably should have done it the other way round. And now I'm drinking after I've had a skinful. Um, so it's all your fault, dear viewer. No, only joking. Look at that. I've drunk one sip and the head has kind of gone half down the glass. Oh, wow. We're totally unfocused now, which is interesting. Oh, it says nutty. So on Beer 52 website, it says nutty flavors, hints of vanilla and coconut. Well, I'm not surprised because it's got. Oh no, it doesn't say it has coconut in it. That's weird. Is this all coming from stuff? Let's have a look. Ingredients. Dun, dun, dun. Cinnamon, coconut, and vanilla. Well, unsurprisingly, Beer 52 has not added that to the ingredients list, but that would explain the spiciness that I'm kind of getting, because it's the cinnamon. Vanilla is a spice too, but that kind of gives me more buttery kind of sweetness. And obviously the coconut is running wild, like Hulk Hogan used to say, through this beer, which is cool. Headwise, we are now getting almost, and there's still some large bubbles in that head. So we're slowly getting to, yeah, a finger's head, which is kind of cool. There is also a bit of a bitterness, a sourness, not necessarily an astringency, which comes from bitterness usually, but it's it's a malt sourness. Um, so very, very interesting. Cinnamon, yes, getting that spiciness. The vanilla is giving it a creamy caramel kind of thing, which is nice. And the coconut is giving it that nuttiness. But interesting, there are hops that give a nuttiness. But I don't think, does it say what the hops are? Oh yes, Hercules. Hercules. Or if you've seen the film with Brad Pitt, Troy, Hercules is in. Is it? No, actually, is Hercules in that? Maybe. Yeah, he is. He's that big guy with a beard, I think. Or is that Hercules? I don't know. Whatever. Greeks bearing gifts. Ignore them. Let's drink some more beer. Okay. Now, in the palate, I'm getting more vanilla, which is really nice. A little bit of sweetness, but not ultra sweet, not like a lactose sweetness. And that soon descends into a kind of spicy bitterness, which is weird. So the cinnamon is doing a job there. It's it's kind of cleansing the palate to some degree of the kind of vanilla, the caramel, the creme brulee, which comes from vanilla, as we know. Um, yeah, kind of the cinnamon cleanses the palate, and then we get into that bitterness, and it's a sort of gnarly kind of shop floor bitterness coming from the malts, which isn't bad, but it's slightly different to the normal kind of lactose stouts that are there. Oh, pardon me. And I tell you what, I'm not sure. Excuse me while I kiss the sky of the stout. Don't know what that bear's doing there. There's a hedonistic bear kind of sleeping or perhaps getting amorous with a barrel of hedonist beer. And let me tell you, there are not very many mountains in Belgium. It's quite a flat place. So God only knows why there are mountains with snow on top in Belgium. That's weird. Yeah, France, yes. Germany, yes. Holland, no. Yeah, Belgium. I don't think there's any. I don't even think Belgium has any mountains. Very, very bizarre. Anyway, let's finish this off. Got to upload this damn video soon, and yeah, we'll see you on another beer review, and that's going to come up real soon. I haven't even drunk this yet, so let's say this is the end of the video. Shalom to you. Welcome to the weekend. Not a bad beer. Ah.